Okay, good afternoon, everyone. So we are going to do science now. For science, we are going to read the student books. So please take out your student books. All right, student books, page 66. Student book, page 66. Please open to that. Now, this is a review or a recap of what we have done so far under rocks and soil. What are the things that we have learned and what are the parts that we have understood? Okay, I'm going to go over it, and what you need is your uh, highlighter. All right, you need your highlighters. What have you learned? You know that rock is beneath the surface of the earth. Okay, we know that. You know that different rocks have different properties. You know that some rocks soak up water. You know that some rocks are harder than the others. You know that different rocks are used for different purposes. You know that soil is made up of broken down rocks and decaying plants. You know that different soils have different properties, and you know that water drains through some soils faster than the others. So, what we have learned in this particular unit is about rocks. Where do you find rocks? You find them below the surface of the earth. Okay, you find it on the surface of the earth. And then you have different rocks which have different properties. Some rocks can even soak up water, like chalk and all can soak up water. Some rocks are harder than the others. All right, so the hardest rock is diamond, and we've also done the Mohs hardness scale for rock. Okay, what is the scale that has been set up by Moore for uh, testing the hardness of the rocks? Okay, so we have done that. Then we have also done that different rocks have different purposes or different uses. Okay, some are used for making buildings, some are used for making statues. So they are rocks with different purposes. Then coming to soil, the thing about soil is what it is made up of. Soil is made up of decaying plants and animals and of broken down rocks. Okay, and different soils have different properties, colors, texture. Okay, so that also we have learned about. And then how fast does the water drain through soil? Now remember, soil is on the ground. Okay, so when the rainwater falls in certain soil, the water drains through faster. In certain soil it doesn't drain through faster. So we saw that in the experiment that we read about and we wrote about. Okay, now continuing, find out more about other earth products that we use, such as metal ore, natural gas, coal and oil. So the earth, or rather the land, has a lot of natural products or natural resources which we use. And what are some of them? Metal ores. So metal ores are metals that are found in the ground. Okay, of course, one of the metal is gold. Then we have tin. We have so many metals that we find from the underneath the earth's surface. Then there is gas and oil also that we find underneath the earth's surface. All right, oil and gas also comes from there. And coal. Okay, coal is also something that is used for energy. We burn coal to make energy. All right, now you can see the picture. There is the rock of Gibraltar. You can look at this picture. This is the biggest rock. Okay, and it is called the rock of Gibraltar. All right, now check out. Nafisa and Yasmin were walking along a beach when they saw something sparkling in the sand. Nafisa thought that she had found a diamond. Yasmin was sure it was just glass. All right. So of course, walking on the beach, um, when you see something shiny, you think it's something precious like a diamond. But according to the other person, it's just glass because that also shines. So how do we test that whether it's glass or it's diamonds? So think of one test they could do to find out who was right. So the one test that you can do is to find out if it's hard. Glass is not hard. A diamond is harder. It's the hardest rock, okay? So when you scratch it against another rock, a diamond will not get scratched, whereas glass will get scratched. So the one test that you can do is the hard test or the hardness test, or the second test is if you throw glass it will break. Okay, if you hit it against anything or smash it with another rock it will break. Diamond will not break so easily. Okay, so that's another test. Further along the beach they came to a rock pool. The sea water drained away through the beach sand, but it stayed in the pools in the rocks. Explain why. So the sand allows water to drain through very fast. Okay, sand is also, the particles are far apart, and they are very sand is not, it's not like clamped, it's not meshy, the particles are loose, so water drains through sand very fast. But in a pool rock or a pool made with rocks surrounding it, of course the water is not going to drain through that fast. Okay, now the answer, the last part is the answer. Now this is the answer to the question that was asked in the beginning of the unit. Remember, there's always a question at the beginning of the unit. Okay, so I'm going to go back to the beginning of the unit, which was on page 53. So what was the question that was asked on page 53? Ishwar's family has just moved to a new house with lovely garden. So I'm reading this from page 53, okay? Page 53 has the question. Remember the question that is there in the beginning of the unit? This is the unit 4. It's unit 4, rocks and soil. So in the beginning of the unit, we always have a question. So I'm going to read the question first, and then I'm going to go back to the answer. So, Ishwar's family has just moved to a new house with a lovely garden. But Ishwar's dad isn't very happy. This soil is waterlogged. It is heavy clay. It will take a lot of work before I can grow much in here, he grumbled. What must Ishwar's dad do to change the soil? So that was the question. What must Ishwar's dad do to change the soil? The soil was waterlogged. Waterlogged means it is very sticky, okay? It cannot grow anything. The water cannot drain through. You cannot grow anything in that kind of soil, okay? So the answer back on page 66. Do you remember the question about Ishwar's dad and his new garden? The soil was waterlogged. It was heavy clay. Most plants won't grow well if their roots are in water all the time. The particles in the soil must be big to allow air in and create space for water to drain away. Ishwar's dad could add sand and gravel to the soil. That will make more spaces for air and drainage. So the solution to how to make the waterlogged or heavy clay soil suitable for growing plants is to add sand and gravel to the soil. Gravel means small pieces of stone to the soil, so that the soil is a mixture. Okay, it becomes mixed up like loam soil or garden soil, which allows plants to grow. Why? Because plants need water. Yes, they do need water, but they don't need too much of it. Okay, they need just enough. And also the soil should have space and area for the air to go in and out. Okay, air should be able to move around in the soil so that the plant that is growing will have air, will have water, just enough, not too much. Okay, so it has to be of the correct consistency or of the correct way in which for you to grow plants. All right, so this is the end of the unit, and we have discussed this. I'm going to do a live meeting also on Wednesday so that we can again go over the notes and discuss the topic on rocks and soil. I'm going to ask some questions, so you can just go over your notes, and then we will go over some questions. We'll discuss something. All right, we'll discuss the notes, we'll discuss what are rocks, what is soils, what have we learned, what are the different types of rocks, what are the different types of soils. So we will discuss all this. Okay, so this is the unit today, and then there is a worksheet. Please print and paste that worksheet in your science exercise books. Now, if you don't have a printer, it is absolutely fine. What you can just do is write down don't draw the pictures. You don't have to draw the pictures. You can just write down the answers by putting 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, don't draw the pictures, those of you who don't have a printer. All right, it's fine if you don't have a printer. All right, so please go back to the tab, the assignment tab, science assignment tab, and look at the worksheet. Okay, and do it. All right, bye bye.